Hey guys, so we made it to Clinton, PA, Lamar, PA. GPS tells me the county and the city name, so I always get it mixed up. I think it's actually Lamar. Exit 173 off the 80. We've done 430 miles on the nose so far. I tried grabbing a couple shots of the mountain, but my windows are just covered in salt and good enough that I can still see, but it just makes the video all fuzzy and you can't really see anything. So I got another 400 miles to delivery, which is in Seekonk, Mass. Not sure if that's properly pronounced, but that's how I've been pronouncing it. Stopped here for the 30-minute break. This morning I got my the mirror mount for the CB antenna, kind of like a U shape, and it's got the how is it stuck out there? The clamp, and then it's got the rod sticking out where you can hook the antenna on. I'll throw up a picture real quick. And I got the antenna for the Sirius added on there. I called them up, and the radio, when I bought the radio, it didn't even have an antenna with it. So I don't know if somebody gypped it, because it was kind of taped like it was returned. So I don't know if somebody ripped them off and kept the antenna and returned the radio, or if the company didn't even send out an antenna with it. But there was no antenna in the box for me to even put in it, so I had to stop and buy the mirror mount thing, and I had to buy an antenna, which didn't really matter to me anyway because I wanted the truck antenna. So I had to spend more money on that. The bracket was $40, and then the antenna was another $70, so another $110 on the radio. I just routed the wire through the dash, and then there's a hole underneath the CB where the CB wires are. I brought the antenna down through there, pulled the panel off the dash so I can get inside, pulled the radio back out, and went to go put the antenna wire in, and it's a universal antenna. So I don't know if that made the difference or what, but when I went to go plug the antenna into the back of the radio, it wouldn't fit in there. Maybe I'll show you guys that tonight. But I had to break the plastic a little bit to squeeze the antenna down inside the hole. So a little heads up if you guys go get this radio and end up with the aftermarket antenna. That's it. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm going to go inside, probably buy a new headset because mine pretty much stopped working. I think I chucked it in the back. I had to disconnect and reconnect every time I finished up with a phone call. And then it became to the point where I had to like move the boom all the way up top in order to turn it on and off. And then the on and off was working fine, but now no matter where I turn it, it doesn't turn on or off. And I've had it for almost 2 years, either just over or just under 2 years. So I'm not even going to mess with it. I'll just go buy another one. So I got 4.5 hours left. 4 hours and 26 minutes left to drive. Just got to knock out this 30-minute break. Let's see, you got another 21 minutes. Knock out this break, and then got a couple ideas where I'm going to stop tonight. Nothing's ever certain.
Hey, why the fuck is this ramp backed up clean in the air?
Is there somebody broken down on the ramp? I-95, exit 40. So it looks like I will probably, so I'm taking 80 all the way across. I believe that's what I'm doing. 80 across to 287 over the Tappan Zee Bridge, up 95. And if that's the way I'm going, I'm most likely going to be staying at one of the rest areas on 95. It'll be either one of the rest areas, or it'll be yeah, it'll be one of the rest areas, because I'm not staying at that exit 40, that pilot at exit 40, because that place is a joke. Hopefully I get one of the rest areas that has Panda Express, because I can go for some Chinese. So we'll see when we get there. The brand new Tappan Zee Bridge. Last time I came over, it was the westbound side only. Yep, still the westbound side. You can't, maybe be able to see it. I doubt it. But off to the right hand side is the eastbound. The layer, it's too dark to see it. You might be able to see a little bit right here.
You in my space.
bought this brand new mount and I keep going for the Velcro. Oh man, so we're done. We got to first rest area, which is in Fairfield, Connecticut. I literally have 1 minute left.
You have 0 hours and 1 minute of remaining drive time.
1 minute left on my 11-hour clock. I've actually been here for 50... No, I've been in the sleeper for 55 minutes. Plus 35 minutes. So, hour and a half. Just a little over an hour and a half. I just got done finished doing most of the video. I'll have to throw this part on the end. That song that just played, that's actually the most recent song from RPM. I'm pretty sure it was RPM. It's in the description. The main reason I used that song was the bass. I really liked the bass on that. It had me bobbing my head in here. So that's it. I don't really have much else to say. We nailed out 683.7 miles today. So I'm feeling pretty tired right about now. It was a good long day. I ran pretty much just a little bit above the speed limit. Coming through Ohio and stuff on 30, that was a lot of that was 70 miles an hour. I had it set at 73, but I kind of evened out there because I had to climb a lot of hills, and this load here is 47,440 pounds, which puts me, I don't know, up around that 78,000 pound mark. So I had a lot of the mountains and hills and stuff that I had to, I lost a lot of speed on. Coming across 80, a little bit on 71, and a couple spots on 30. Mostly at the end of 30, just before you get to 71. But for the most part, I don't know. It kind of, like I said, it kind of balanced itself out because I moved pretty good today. I only had one hiccup, and that was getting on 287. And the only reason I had a little hiccup there was I'm used to running 78 into Jersey, and being that I was on 80, I wasn't used to hitting 287. So on 78, you got the right two lanes become the exit for 287, south and north. And then the other two lanes just keep going across 78 to 95. I was used to that, where on 80, it's just a regular exit, and then the exit splits into two ramps, one for north and south. So that I had a little hiccup there, so I just ended up going right down to the next exit, flipped a U, and went right back to 287, grabbed that over the Tappan Zee, and put me here. So that's going to conclude today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know there wasn't a lot of interaction there. I did go ahead and get the Blue Tiger Black Edition this time. I had the camo. I didn't really care about the color. My big problem when I first got this phone, when I make a phone call, and then I hang up, I would have to completely shut the Bluetooth off on my phone, shut it off on the headset, turn it back on the phone, and then turn my headset back on, and then I was able to make another call. So I got to the point where when I was hanging up with somebody, if I had somebody else I needed to call directly after that, I would tell them, hold on a second. I would swipe it so that it would start calling and say goodbye. And then it would automatically start calling, so this way I wasn't losing the signal. It was always there. But I was afraid that it was actually the Note 8 because of the Bluetooth 5. And I thought that maybe that was the reason that it was doing it. When I hooked up this, I made 3 phone calls to my wife, and it worked just fine. So that's really awesome. So anyway, you guys have a good night, have a good day, whatever it is that you're watching this, and stay safe, and thanks for watching.